That's my kid. So how's everyone doing? Right. Could you believe the wind out there earlier today? Before I start, I've been asked by the hotel manager to make the following announcement. Will the owner of a toupee, serial number 455497, kindly collect it from reception? A waiter's just slipped it on and it's causing havoc in the kitchen. Ladies and gentlemen, I have some bad news. After writing and rewriting, editing and re-editing, the very shortest I can make this speech is about 1 hour and 16 minutes. But don't worry, I'm not going to do the whole thing right now. Instead, here are the worst 5 minutes. For those who don't know me, my name is Renees, Renee's older brother. I have the honor of speaking on behalf of our parents, Ronaldo and Josephine Nicholas, who are not able to be with us tonight, but I know is watching up above with great happiness and love for the newlyweds. This day is heavy with significance. This day, the 18th of May, will be associated with several historic events. Pope John I died on this day. Pope John Paul II was born on this day. This day is also associated as World Goodwill Day. Also, Jacqueline Cochran became the first woman to break the sound barrier in 1953. I'll get back to that in a little bit. And of course, now and forever remembered as Alan and Renee De Silva's wedding day. Please give the lovely couple a big hand. Somebody please collect my son who's running around back. Thank you for all coming. It's lovely to be surrounded by family and friends at the same time and to bask in the atmosphere of an event just like this. Weddings are invariably very happy occasions, and this is no exception. Special thanks to Alan and Renee for putting the programs, looks like at least an hour ahead. God knows what time the speeches would have actually started if you combine Indian and Filipino time together. Also special thanks to please hand out Father John, Father Mike, Father Stephen, and Father Frank for making this day that much more special. Wedding days are meant to be unforgettable, and this one certainly will be. I, for one, won't forget how heartwarming it was to see two super people like Alan and Renee making their vows to each other earlier this afternoon. I actually paid him to do that. Thanks, Josh. I'll see you later. I won't forget how proud it has made me feel to be the bride's brother. And I won't forget what a pleasure it is seeing them now, sharing the happiness of their great day all with us. Alan and Renee have worked very hard for today, and it's been worth it. This is a lovely reception, and everything looks perfect. I'm proud of the pair of you. I need G-card. I think I was hired a G-card guy. Handing Renee over to Alan reminds me of a saying I heard once at an earlier wedding. If you love something, set it free. If it comes back, it was yours and always will be. And if it returns, if it never returns, it was never yours to begin with. If it sits in your room, messes up all your stuff, eats your food, uses the telephone, takes your money, and never behaves as if you set it free in the first place, you either married it or it's your little sister. The moment I saw Renee in her bridal gown, I was totally speechless. She looks as she does now, absolutely stunning. I would love to say more, but Kleenex doesn't make a box of tissues big enough to get me through it. She is a far cry today from her very first one, but I will come on to that later. Now Renee, you're probably more interested than anyone here what I say in the next few minutes. Because it's about you. Much of what Renee is and does is paralleled in her work at St. Charles Parish. I've always considered her an angel with an incredible great gift of inspiring others to be their best. Renee, I'm so proud of being your older brother. You are an amazing woman because you are a singer, a poet, a musician, a businesswoman, a teacher, a listener, a healer, a giver, a leader, a believer, and recently, a beautiful bride. Oh yeah, and not to be forgotten, a natural brainiac, this one. As a matter of fact, she was valedictorian at her high school. I think she got like 94, 95% average. I know, what a nerd. Although I remember one particular story in the past where she didn't act exactly too smart. And the story kind of goes like this. Me and my sister Renee were playing with our younger cousins, and we were out and about at some family function. And the kids were running around in the park as always. And there was the reception hall, and then there's a park. And in between them, there was this fence. But there was also a building kind of along, like if you can imagine my arm, there's a fence and a building in the way separating the reception hall and the park. Now, we were playing, I think we must have been playing tag or something because everybody was chasing each other, like kids normally do. And there was this one time in particular where the majority of the kids wanted to run from one side of the fence to the other. Now, most of the kids got this right, except for Renee. About 10 to 12 feet down, there was a path where you can easily take, but no. There was a little crack in between the fence and this building, which she insisted she could slip through. To make a long story short, she got her head stuck in between the fence and the building. Who knows, maybe that's what made her so smart. Maybe it's a weird thing, I don't know. Since I've opened a can of worms, I may as well tell another funny story about Renee. And it goes like this. When we were at church, during the homily, Renee accidentally sneezed and farted at the same time. Yeah, I know, she totally winded herself out. I guess that would make her officially the second female to break the sound barrier. That's it. But on a serious note, Ren, you are truly God's gift to your family, to your friends, and the world. It is the very people such as yourself that gives inspiration, hope, and purpose to the lives that you touch. You are one of the few living angels in the world today. And it makes me very happy that I have an angel for a sister. Never change who you are because you are perfect. Now it's Alan's turn. I was very pleased when Alan asked my permission to marry Renee. He's such a gentleman. I didn't say yes right away though. Instead, I decided to play with him a little. I remember how nervous he was. He had that look in his face. You know, that look when a little kid's trying to get your attention because they're about to ask you something important. Gratefully, Alan didn't ask to go to the bathroom or do a number 2. Instead, he asked for our permission to ask Renee to marry him. I considered stringing him on a little bit further, maybe asking him to fill out a credit and reference application so I could go through a background check. But instead, I rejoiced and happily hugged him as I realized I was about to gain another wonderful brother. I exclaimed, "I accept your proposal." I mean, your proposal to propose to my sister, Renee. I was talking to Alan about what he wanted from his marriage, and he said, "Well, I want to be a model husband. I want to be a model citizen." And he added, with a large grin, that he also wanted to be a model lover. Being the naive chap that I am, I looked up the word model up in the dictionary and found it to be a small miniature replica of the real thing. And if I can just call upon Raj, I've got something I'd like to do for the group here. Raj, I can get the 2 seats for a second. If Alan and Renee can please come down and